Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Before this video begins, as you can see by the title, we're going to look at the Dwarfs faction. I'm going to give my input. But before we begin, I do see dislikes on my videos, and it's okay. It's okay to dislike if you dislike a video, if you dislike a YouTuber, you can dislike his videos. It's obviously okay for me, but I'm genuinely curious if you're a person who do dislike, if it's every video, or can you tell me how, like, why? Because I want to improve myself, and I can't improve myself too much with a lot of dislikes. A lot of dislikers not actually telling me what I'm doing wrong, but it's okay. Let's just continue here and have fun. I just want to make my content better. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Also, I just got a message. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry about that. Maybe that's something I can improve it. Also, I do have a lot of freaking clan keys. Holy crud. I have so many clan keys, I actually need to spend them. Maybe that's why people are disliking my videos. Anyway, let's head over to the index. Dwarves have officially been released, and there's 10 new heroes here. So we'll take a look at the Mountain King, which is the legendary dwarf. Seems like 6 people already has gotten him. And he does not, I read his skills earlier today and he doesn't seem too great, but let's look at him regardless. So it's just attacks one enemy. This is a common hero attack. Just attacks one enemy. This is stupid. I'm sorry. It should be more. He's a legendary for crying out loud. Anyway, let's see here. Attacks one enemy, ignores 50% of the target's defense with a 5-turn cooldown. A 6-turn cooldown. I don't like it too much. And then we have this one, ignores shield and block damage buffs. That's not too bad. Maybe this guy is a heavy hitter. Maybe he can wreck people. I don't know. Maybe this guy is super strong. Maybe his attack is so strong that just this skill or this skill or this skill will be good. Maybe he's made to like one-shot people or like something like that. And increases his attack by 20% each time he kills an enemy. Stacks up to 40%. Resets each round, which means he can essentially, it doesn't say that he is able to hit if he kills, like he can continue to hit, so I'm not sure how that works. How could it be 40% if he, well, maybe with counterattack, I suppose. With counterattack I could see him killing two people. So yeah, I think this may be a heavy hitter, so maybe he's good, but his skills to me didn't look too great in my opinion, but maybe he's super strong, I don't know. Then we have a Grizzled Journal, which one person has gotten, and he's gotten a 5er in campaign locations. Oh god. So he attacks one enemy has a okay, let's just read the leveled up skills essentially. 50% chance of placing 100% for heal reduction, debuff for 2 turns, and it's based on defense. Also, this other guy, what, okay, so it's based on attack. Okay, he's an attacker, okay. So this is based on defense. Then this is, let's say, a 3-turn cooldown. Places a block, debuffs a buff on all allies for 1 round, and increased defense on all allies for 2 rounds. Or 2 turns, which isn't too bad. You can almost consistently have your defense increased by 60%, which is very good. And then we have attacks all enemies, has let's just read here, 4-turn cooldown, 100% chance of placing a 50% decreased attack debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. Decreases each target's max HP by 30% of the damage inflicted. Damage is based on defense. So maybe this guy can deal a lot of damage as well. By max HP of the damage inflicted. I'm not fully sure how that works, but okay. Yeah, okay, so that's 25, yeah. He may be strong, I don't know. He's a defense hero, but you know, there's a lot of strong defense heroes. Also, I should have told you guys, yeah, this guy does have Anora, increases ally defense in arena by 30%. Attacks one enemy, increases this champion's defense by 4% of each. I should just say, I haven't rated this guy or the rest of the hero skills, I don't think, to my knowledge, to my memory. So anyway, attacks one enemy, increases this champion's defense by 4%. Each time this skill is used, stacks up to 20%, and it doesn't seem to go out through different rounds, so he can essentially just have a 20% more defense after hitting people. Math please, for 5 times, no, 5 times 4, 20, yeah, so 5 times, yeah, attacks, yeah, sure, if he does this 5 times, he has 20% higher defense. And then we have essentially 100% chance to place a provoke debuff on all enemies for 1 round. And it also places a counterattack on this champion, which again would be good for rolling hammers, increases defense. And it's on a 3-turn cooldown, which is also very good. Especially then you can almost consistently have counterattack, which is very good. And then you have essentially a 50% chance of decreasing the damage inflicted on this champion by 50% each time this champion is attacked, which is kinda insane. This guy is an ultimate this is an ultimate unit. This is an absolute unit, and it's a Groot hero, great and good. It's a Groot hero. Then we have a rare hero, which kind of looks like Gimli, doesn't he? He looks like Gimli. No. Well, kinda. He looks like the you know, the How to Train Your Dragon. He really looks similar to the father of Pip, or whatever his name is in How to Train Your Dragon. Looks like an exact replica. So okay. Attacks 1 enemy. Places a shield buff on this champion. Approximately 10% of their max HP for 2 turns on this champion. Okay, damage based on HP and defense. And then we have attacks. I'm sorry, he just looks. That is, yeah, that's a call. That looks pretty much the same. So yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Attacks 1 enemy, places a 50% heal reduction debuff for 2 turns. That's pretty cool. It's a 100% chance to place the heal reduction. So this guy could be very good for, especially not Spider, because the Spider is immune. But like maybe the green potion dungeon. And then we have a 3-turn cooldown with it leveled up. A 3-turn cooldown places a 25% ally protection on all allies for 2 turns. Places the 30% increased defense on this champion for 2 turns. So you can have that every 3 turns, which means you essentially have almost always, essentially all the time, ally protection and increased defense with 1 turn, with it not happening. And then increases ally HP in dungeons by 25%. And then we have this guy, Beast Wrestler. Attacks 1 enemy 2 times, has a 20% chance of placing a stun. Debuff seems not too great, to be honest. Then we have attacks 1 enemy, enemies killed by this champion cannot be revived. It's kind of cool, I suppose. Sure. Maybe he's strong. Increases damage inflicted by 50% for the first hit on each enemy. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually good to KO people, to be honest. And then we have increased ally crit rate in the arena by 16%. Then we have Honor Guard, which I remember from Idle Heroes. Kind of cool, kind of a cool name though. He doesn't look too much the same, I don't think. Anyway, it's the same beard. It is the same beard, just reskinned. Anyway, it's cool that they have new models, so let's be happy. Okay. Attacks 1 enemy has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decrease debuff accuracy, decrease accuracy buff, decrease accuracy thing, you know, like if the target has no active buffs. That's kind of, it should be just guaranteed. It should be a chance. Yeah, okay, well, it's a rare hero, so. Then we have attacks 1 enemy has a 50% chance of stealing 2 random buffs from the target. That's not too bad. It essentially has a 75% chance. And then you have it on a 3-turn cooldown. So this could actually be good. And then we have a 100% chance of placing a block buffs debuff for 2 turns on 1 enemy. Damage based on defense. Increases force ally defense in all battles by 25%. Then we have a Master Butcher with 2 passives. Attacks 1 enemy. Has a 30% chance of placing a provoke debuff. And this is an always skill, so yeah. Then we have a 4-turn cooldown, places a provoke debuff on the target enemy for 2 turns. This is just against 1 enemy, I would imagine. Places a 50% increased crit rate on all allies for 2 turns, places a 25% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Okay, it's quite often. One attack heals all allies equal to the amount of the damage taken, does not work against bosses. And this is on a 1-turn cooldown. This is kind of insane though. This is great. This is a good one. If he takes 20,000 damage, he will heal all allies. Does that? I guess he won't heal himself, otherwise he would be unkillable. So yeah, heals all allies. Revives a random ally with full HP when this champion is killed with a 5-turn cooldown. Not too bad. I really like that passive skill. Heat exchange. I really like that. And then we have a Void Hero. It also is just based on defense, I believe. No, based on attack actually. Okay. And then we have this one, a Bulwark. Okay. Bulwark Avenue. No, okay, no. Okay, sorry. Warwick Avenue, is that the song? Anyway, that's a nice song in any case. Sorry, this is why people dislike my videos. Stop now. Each hit has a 30% chance of placing a 15% weaken debuff for 2 turns. This is against 1 enemy though. And then we have this is an always attack. Well, anyway, then we have a 3-turn cooldown, 100% chance of placing a HP burn debuff for 2 turns. This could be useful against a clan boss. One attack has a 30% chance of extending the duration of all debuffs on the attacker by 1 turn. Yeah, this guy could actually be pretty good, I think, in the clan boss. I think he could be a clan boss boyo. Increases ally defense in all battles by 17%. Also, I should say my advice may be wrong. Then we have a life infantry. Attacks 1 enemy, has essentially a 25% chance of placing a provoke debuff for 1 turn. This is based on defense and attack. And yeah, that's an always skill as well. Then we have a 3-turn cooldown, 40% chance of placing a provoke debuff against 1 enemy, of course. Sure, these are the this is this guy, right, with the provoke thing, and then we have this guy, a slicer. Looks like the same weapon. Okay, cool beards though. I like the hair as well. It looks kind of cool. Attacks 1 enemy, decreases the cooldown of cut apart. Okay, let's see here. Of the cut apart. Oh, okay. Decreases the cooldown of cut by 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy. Okay. Attacks 1 enemy has a 30%. Okay, let's say a 50% chance of placing a 30% decreased defense for 2 turns against 1 enemy. And you can have it at a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, I see, and it's probably very easy to get copies to level up these skills. Yeah, not too bad, to be honest. They're uncommon. What can you expect? I don't know. Maybe Mountain King is better. Maybe he's a one-hit wonder. Literally. Anyway, I would like to thank everyone for watching. And again, from the start, if you're disliking my videos, please tell me why, and I can try and improve. And that's about it. Leave a like if you did like, leave a dislike if you disliked, but please leave a comment with that dislike, and bye.